What's good? It's NdgoBlk. I know this probably says Skyrim playthrough. I'm probably gonna do that a little later. Right now, I just saw that the new Chainsaw Man chapter dropped, and I just wanted to get a reaction out really quick. Why watch it alone? It's in the background. My face should be covering most of it. I don't really know how copyright works that much, and I don't want any strikes. But chapter 133, Chainsaw Man protest. Kill Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw is trash. He's dangerous. We're tired of Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's a devil. Chainsaw Man devil. Put him down. Kill him. I wonder if the Chainsaw Man devil theory is real. Hunt Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's a devil. I wanted to show you these protesters. They're calling for public safety to treat Chainsaw Man as a devil, to put him down. But why? I'm a good boy. Because they don't like you. No. Those guys clashing with the protesters are followers of that Chainsaw Man church thing, right? Why are they fighting the protesters? Because they like you. Feels kinda nice, having people fight over me. Before the Chainsaw Man church consisted largely of your fans and devil victims. Before the Chainsaw Man church consisted largely of your fans and devil victims. Recently, though, increasing numbers of young people are joining just for the hell of it. I'm told membership now exceeds 20,000. And what do I gotta do to see Nayuta and the dogs? I want you to do absolutely nothing. Oh damn, I skipped ahead. The bulk of them are still in school, but they'll be old enough to vote. Apparently, politicians are already starting to contribute supplies to the church too. You no longer have a sole control over Chainsaw Man. Hopefully, it would stop at these smaller protests, but there was a chance of Chainsaw Mania evolving into a larger conflict. And what do I gotta do to see Nayuta and the dogs? I want you to do absolutely nothing. What's that mean? I'm asking you to never transform into Chainsaw Man again. Hell no. If you keep turning into Chainsaw Man, we'll be showing you Nayuta's corpse. Period. Damn, Yoshida said. I heard that you long to live a normal life. Simply stop transforming, and that dream comes true, with Nayuta at your side. This is your chance to be human again, Denji. You'll go to school the same as always. I can even hang out with you as a friend. You'll go home to those who love you, Nayuta, the dogs. Live as a human, Denji. You'll be happy enough, even without being Chainsaw Man, won't you? But I want to be Chainsaw Man. I want everybody to pay attention to me. Do you understand me? If you turn into Chainsaw Man, public safety will kill Nayuta. I don't want that either. But I also don't want to stop being Chainsaw Man. I want people to fight protesters for me. Look, Denji, the time has come for you to choose between Nayuta's life and your greedy desires. I choose two choices. You can only choose one. I choose both. Don't you care if Nayuta dies? Protesters assemble. Kill this guy for me. The hell? He's even dumber than I thought. Oh, Yoshida, you an asshole. Don't you care if Nayuta dies? Protesters assemble. Kill this guy for me. Hey, Denji tweaking, I get it. Denji! Nayuta? Period, Nayuta. You stink. 'Cause I haven't had a bath. Who gonna let them meet? Huh? You weren't done yet? Listen to me, Denji. You're about to choose Nayuta's life and get sent home together. Why? Whatever this must have proven it to you. If you turn into Chainsaw Man, public safety will kill Naruto. Excuse me? Denji, tell this guy to F off. Now. You done? Then we're going home. Did he not understand me? I don't know how y'all expect the control devil to be like held down by kind of anybody. Like if y'all literally restrain her, sure, but if y'all didn't do that, she's just gonna control literally anybody. Whatever, this must have proven it to you. If you turn it, they're so cute together. If you turn into Chainsaw Man, public safety will kill Naruto. I'm glad to see some like reactions from Yoshida. It's good to just see what he's thinking and feeling, and to see that he like, yeah, he's a fucking human. People have been predicting that he's like the Death Devil or something. Uh, he might just be a nigga with an octopus, putting on a bold face like everybody else. Um, Denji having his little breakdown is real. He is 17. He is a 17-year-old boy being given some ridiculous circumstances every single day. And I just really wonder what Yoshida's org wants, because they want Denji to eat the Death Devil, don't they? I don't know. It's weird. Is he working with famine? Are they opposed? Like Naruto is probably safe because famine wants her alive, and it's just like a game of like checks and balances, and that's what I really like about the series. And Denji and Naruto, more Denji, are kind of like reactionary characters. And things are always happening to them. Like in part one, Makima was overseeing everything, um, and they were always being controlled by like forces outside of themselves. And part two is a bit similar, with like Asa being more controlled by Famine Devil. Um, yeah, I'm just really excited for wherever the series is going. If we look back at the earlier chapter, because I've been thinking about it as well, and may as well mention it here. I really think that, let me go back. You guys can't really see what I'm talking about since I don't have most of the thing on screen. Let me see. Yeah, y'all can see enough of it. But like when you see in chapter 132, when Asa is having this whole little flashback, you're still seeing like Bucky and all the chickens scattered about in her dreams. And I think about how Famine Devil said that war can be made to win, to beat the apocalypse, to beat all these devils. War can be made to be powerful enough. But Famine Devil is also running the Chainsaw Man Society, and I'm thinking like, what is the point of this? I think that Famine Devil, the end goal of Chainsaw Man, Part Two, like the same way that we saw the promotional image of Asa holding a chainsaw, and everybody is like, "Oh, is Denji gonna be turned into a weapon?" I think that Famine is popularizing Chainsaw Man and making him a public figure, and also getting fear riled up in him to make him powerful as well. But making him a public hero to force war to turn Chainsaw Man into a weapon. And just like Bucky, it would mirror the beginning, the first chapter of Asa's character, because in the beginning she had Bucky was like a beloved figure in the classroom. He wasn't like a hero like Chainsaw Man, but he was a beloved figure. Everybody craved Bucky's attention. They loved Bucky, and when Asa killed Bucky, they felt a large amount. Asa felt a large amount of guilt. The whole class like despised them, and that is of Asa could probably make an amazing chicken sword if she wanted to, because it reminds her of Bucky. And I think that in that same light, the only way you can make war more powerful is if you give war a weapon with a strong amount of guilt. And what will make Asa at this point feel more guilty than killing or weaponizing killing. I mean, I don't know if there's a way to turn your weapons back, so I assume kind of killing, but killing and or weaponizing Chainsaw Man, who is the being that saved her on several different occasions, is the being who is publicly idolized, even if she doesn't publicly idolize him, because she didn't publicly idolize Bucky either. She envied Bucky in some ways, but if you kill Chainsaw Man, everybody's looking at you like, oh my god, you done killed our last hope. And that will make her feel super mega ultra guilty. And I think that will be enough to cut down the Death Devil, to cut down the Devil, any large primal fear that appears. I think that would be what gives War the edge. And I think that could be like the climax of the series. I've heard other people say different things, but yeah, I think I don't see any other way for Asa to get stronger other than nuclear weapons coming back into the story and that teaming up with them or them becoming a weapon. But I don't that could happen. I just don't see what social commentary that gives right now. And maybe I'm just in the U.S. and I'm in like a place where I'm not as much affected by nuclear disasters of any kind. Um, but just trying to really think it through. But yeah, I think that is how the series is gonna end. I think Asa is gonna have to turn Denji into a weapon, or War's famine is gonna make them turn Denji into a weapon, which might add more guilt. And the combination of Chainsaw Man being a feared uh, and the power of the guilt is gonna make a cracked ass war devil, and that's their best chance to fight the apocalypse. But these two chapters are really interesting. I'm glad that Yoshida tried a different tactic, and Denji wasn't like just taken out of the story for a long time, or wasn't imprisoned or tortured or any weird shit. I'm glad that he just took him around and tried to talk this nigga out of being Chainsaw Man. I think that's really cool. Um, Threatening to kill Nayuta is really like, whoof, cold. Yoshida is a villain, or is at least a devilish. Everybody in this series just has end goals at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm glad to see Yoshida crack and express emotion, and he's condescended towards Denji. Yeah, yeah, he's a human. It just lets you see that he's a human. And up until this point, we've only seen him smile creepily or be a stoic, and he's been very mysterious. And yeah, it just shows that he doesn't have as much power as we, the fandom, have come to theorize. He is just a normal motherfucker with limits and circumstances. I'm glad Nayuta came to save the day too. I love how they keep saving each other. Yeah, Nayuta saved them from the fallen devil, and now Nayuta is just coming in clutch right here. She probably controlled the guards. I don't know if Nayuta is punching the man in this scene. I just see a fist, or if she has the guard punching him. It's probably Nayuta. That's crazy though. It's too soon to let them meet, huh? You weren't done yet? Yeah, Nayuta probably just control his brain to make him think. And I love that she just be doing small. It's like Sombra. I'm a Sombra main in Overwatch. It's like small little disruption things. She don't have to do outright like full mind control. It could just be like you think blue is red, and that like fucks you up in some major way. It's really interesting how she can just fuck with the brain. But yeah, that is my Chainsaw Man chapter 133 discussion, reaction, and just my general theory. I'm gonna keep talking about it each time a chapter drops. I see one is dropping next week, and I'm super excited for it. Yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.